Tennessee and North Carolina, September 2024.
I hope not. Took the bridge.
Oh my God.
I know it's going to hit the truck. It's going to hit the truck. But it'll probably...
That's the bridge, floating downstream. Holy moly.
Tennessee governor has declared a state of emergency after catastrophic flooding hit swaths of East Tennessee courtesy of Hurricane Helene. Helene dumped dozens of inches of rain across the Volunteer State Friday, prompting multiple road closures around Middle and East Tennessee, starting flash floods around the Great Smoky Mountains and causing substantial damage. Helene made landfall as a Category 4 hurricane late Thursday night off the panhandle of Florida and into Georgia before weakening to a tropical depression over Tennessee-North Carolina border.
Well, this place has seen a lot of flood.
Multiple road closures were reported in Cock, Carter and Unicoi counties, where flooding has impacted routes the most. Dozens of people had to be rescued from the roof of Unicoi County Hospital as flood waters nearly overtook the Ballard Health Facility. Blackburn said some areas of the state received 6 to 10 inches of rain in just 48 hours, mentioning the Unicoi County Hospital rescue operation and more than 75,000 power outages reported in the wake of the storm. The senator said more rainfall is expected over the weekend in Middle and West Tennessee, warning that more damage is coming to the state. Residents in Newport, Tennessee have been ordered to evacuate after the Waterville Dam suffered what mayor called a catastrophic failure. Officials in Cock County urged all of downtown Newport to evacuate. The Tennessee Emergency Management Agency said it was told by Duke Energy the dam that overflowed. Regardless of the specifics of what happened at the dam, dangerous flooding was widespread in Newport and displaced homeowners and city operations. Cock County Sheriff said, Cock County schools offered buses to help move people displaced from different sites. Several residents in Roan Mountain and found most of Eric C. Anderson Community Park underwater and a nearby bridge washed out. An urgent dam break warning along Tennessee's Pigeon River is being canceled amid conflicting reports of the dam's status. Tennessee emergency managers were telling everyone in the downtown area of Newport to leave immediately due to the failure of the Walters Dam along the Pigeon River, and the National Weather Service issued a flash flood emergency, sourcing the dam's operator reporting a failure of the dam. However, the NWS later canceled the dam break warning after hearing from officials at Duke Energy, who were able to visually inspect the dam and confirm it had not failed. Flooding is still occurring along the Pigeon River, which is at record high levels and remains on flood warning. Some evacuations have happened due to the high water. Video from a storm spotter showed floodwaters covering parts of downtown Newport along the river. The region has received between 5 and 7 inches of rain so far, with more rain falling, according to NOAA. National Guard members and others on rescue missions. Over 30,000 cubic feet per second of water flows over Nolichucky Dam near Greenville, Tennessee. The dam is operating as designed to allow water to flow over the top. Because of heavy rainfall from Helene, river and lake levels are rising rapidly. People in Roan Mountain are being evacuated Friday morning as flooding occurs across the region. Carter County 911 stated in a social media post that Roan Mountain residents were being evacuated as of 7:30 a.m. Several schools and churches in Carter County are serving as shelters. Carter County 911 also stated that any county fire station can serve as a shelter. The city of Knoxville shared the 8 swift water technicians, with the Knoxville Fire Department and 4 Knoxville police officers trained in swift water rescue, and search and rescue or assisting with rescue efforts in Carter County. The TVA estimated water levels reached 8 feet over the record elevation, and even with the dam still standing, there is extensive flooding along the river. Rainfall totals reached 15 to 25 inches or more in the nearby Appalachian Mountains. Days of torrential rains in North Carolina, culminating with tropical downpours from what was Hurricane Helene, have led to officials keeping a close eye on a major dam, the closure of 2 main interstates in the mountains, and flooding everywhere. More than a foot, 30 centimeters, of rain has fallen across much of the region in the past several days, setting the stage for an unfolding disaster as Helene moved through as a tropical storm Friday morning. At least 2 deaths have been blamed on the storm. The powerful, fast-moving hurricane came ashore late Thursday along the Florida Panhandle and was on top of the mountains 12 hours later. Winds gusted to 108 miles per hour, 174 kilometers per hour, atop Mount Mitchell, the highest peak east of the Mississippi River. All roads in western North Carolina should be considered closed because it is too dangerous to travel, the State Department of Transportation said. Interstate 40 was closed near Old Fort west of Asheville, and Interstate 26 was shut down south of Asheville near Hendersonville. A mudslide also sent at least 1 lane of I-40 into the swollen Pigeon River at the North Carolina-Tennessee state line, closing to the highway in both directions, transportation officials said.
I wonder if why would there fucking be wipers on?
Officials in Rutherford County were watching Lake Lure Dam because water overtopped it. That caused some erosion on one side of the dam, State Department of Environmental Quality spokesperson Kat Russell said. The lake, which feeds the Broad River, was created nearly 100 years ago. The dam is listed as 480 feet, 146 meters, long and about 120 feet, 36.6 meters, high. The dam is doing what it's supposed to do, but the water levels are just too high, Russell said. Downstream communities have been made aware of the overtopping but have been told they would have several hours to alert residents about evacuations if needed, Russell said. North Carolina and South Carolina state agencies also have received emergency action plans should conditions worsen. The lake is famous for being the setting for some scenes in the 1987 film, Dirty Dancing. Washed-out roads prevented first responders from making it to some calls, according to Ryan Cole, Buncombe County Assistant Emergency Services Director. That included a mudslide that involved 4 homes and left an undetermined number of people unaccounted for.